Innersloth. You've probably heard of them. They created that game that's everywhere right now, Among Us. But have you ever wondered where they started? Well, sit back, relax, and enjoy as I discuss the history of them. So, Innersloth was founded in 2015 by two people, Marcus Bromender and Forrest Willard, or you may know them as Puffballs United and Forte Base. But our story does not begin here, as Puffballs United had created a series of flash games you may have heard of called Henry Stickmin. The first one was released on the 27th of August 2008 and was called Breaking the Bank. It was about Henry trying to break into a bank as he is low on cash. The game also received the daily 5th on Newgrounds. The second game would be released on April 11th, 2010 and was called Escaping the Prison. After getting arrested for the attempted robbery of the bank, Henry is locked in the prison and needs to escape. There are three endings for this game: the sneaky ending, where Henry sneaks out unnoticed; the badass ending, when he has a showdown with the cops and steals a police car; and the legal ending, when he goes to court. The legal ending is also when Henry's name was first revealed. The game also got a daily first. Stealing the Diamond would be released on July 8th, 2011, and is about Henry trying to steal the Tunisian diamond from the museum. This game also has three endings: Undetected, when Henry steals the diamond unseen; the epic ending, when Henry steals the diamond epically; and the aggressive ending, when Henry busts into the museum and steals the diamond. It also got a daily second on Newgrounds. Now, infiltrating the airship is when things change. It was released on May 27th, 2013. The game actually has an overarching plot. It's about Henry being kidnapped by the government, and he has to infiltrate a crime group known as the Top Hat Clan's airship to get some evidence against them, and if he succeeds, he gets a pardon from the government. It also introduces more main characters: Captain Galeforce, the captain of the military; Charles, the government pilot who likes to crash his helicopter into things.
Alright, here I come.
I got the perfect plan. This is the greatest plan.
You know what? No. This calls for some bold action. I'm the bold action man.
Reginald Copperbottom, the leader of the Top Hats, and his right-hand man. There are four endings: government-supported private investigator, when Henry teams up with Charles to get some Top Hat evidence; rapidly promoted executive, when Henry becomes the leader of the Top Hats; and relentless bounty hunter, when Henry hunts Reginald and battles the right-hand man; and pure-blooded thief, when Henry goes rogue and steals a ruby instead of some Top Hat evidence. The game got a daily 4th place on Newgrounds. And now the final Henry game, for a while at least. November 12, 2015, is when Fleeing the Complex released. Henry gets locked up in a Canadian complex known as The Wall, and needs to escape. This game also introduces more characters: Ellie Rose, Henry can choose to break out of the wall with her; Dimitri, the owner of the wall, and his right-hand man, Gregory. This game has 5 endings: Ghost Inmate, Henry breaks out of the wall undetected; Convict Allies, Henry escapes the wall with Ellie; Presumed Dead, Henry escapes the wall, but everyone thinks he dies; International Rescue Operative, Charles helps Henry escape; and The Betrayed, when Reginald takes back the Top Hat clan from Henry. This game also got a daily first. So the Henry Stickmin series has now ended, for now at least. But this would not be the end for game making for Puffballs United. He and a friend known as Forte Base would create an indie game studio in January of 2015 known as, of course, Innersloth. The name was pegged out of a random word generator. They would also release a game in the same month called Dig to China. It was about a boy trying to drill his way to China. It was a mobile game with 2 versions, a free version with ads and a paid version with no ads. Later on, Innersloth would get a third member called A.B. Liu. On June 18, 2018 is when they released the most popular game yet, Among Us. It is a game where you play as crewmates and try to repair a ship called the Skeld. However, there is an imposter among the crewmates. You can have up to 3 imposters in a game, and their aim is to sabotage the Skeld and kill the crewmates. The game was only available on iOS and Android until November 16, 2018, when it was released on PC. Mirror HQ was added on August 8, 2019, and Polis was added on November 12, 2019. August 7, 2020 is when they released the Henry Stickmin Collection, the most recent game yet. It was a collection full of remastered versions of all the games, as well as a new final game completing the mission. It has 16 endings, and I won't go over each of them because that would take too long. Something cool about completing the mission is you select endings from infiltrating the airship and fleeing the complex to have the story play out. The collection removed all copyrighted music and sounds from the previous games and had released them with copyright-free versions. It also added bios for every single character. Sometime in August of 2020, Among Us just blew up in popularity for some reason. Everyone was playing it. Innersloth also announced a sequel which got cancelled in September, so they can continue to work on Among Us. All planned features of Among Us 2 will be coming to Among Us in some way. Recently, Victoria Tran and Adra Wallach have joined Innersloth, now making the Innersloth team 5 people instead of 3. Among Us also won 2 awards at the Game Awards 2020, Best Multiplayer Game and Best Mobile Game. December 15th is when Among Us came to the Nintendo Switch. The game is also planned to release on Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and Xbox Series S sometime in 2021. And today, the airship map came to Among Us. It is based on the Top Hat Clan's airship from Henry Stickmin. I don't really know much about the map because this was recorded on January 11th, 2021, so it isn't actually out for me when I'm saying this, but when you are watching it, it is out. And that is the end of the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it if you enjoyed it. Also check out some other videos on the channel. Goodbye.